Hello there, boys and girls. Welcome back to another episode of Taskbod. In the last episode, we completed Underground Pass and started a life as a cave goblin. And the weekly Taskbod fact is, if there is a will, there is a way. To complete Monkey Madness, we need to complete 2 more quests, so let's go. And we'll start the Trino Village. And that's quest completed. We're starting the Grand Tree quest. And that's Grand Tree completed. Now off to Monkey Madness. I can say that I'm not looking forward to this quest, but let's do it without prayers. Let's say that in old school RuneScape I would use RuneLight or something, and it would do this for me, but here I guess we have to do it manually. And we've completed the puzzle. Pretty good. Let's try to get the task halfway completed. Let's use the bananas on a monkey. On the way to the banana plantation, can we just appreciate the level of beauty artistry has? It's crazy. Yeah, we finally got the screw skull from a monkey. So that's task halfway completed. Now we just need to finish Monkey Madness. This is it, boys. We're going to go to the boss battle. My plan is, I'm going to run south to the outskirts and let the gnomes and whoever is here kill most of the demon and then come out and deal the final blows. Yeah, it seems I need to let the gnomes hit him. If you're unlucky, you can pick up some bananas going down these trapdoors, but you have to go back up quick because otherwise the demon will regenerate. But this way, if you just go and quickly heal up and take an inventory of bananas, the demon will not be healed up. Means you can just go and get some more HP. I had to start chucking in all of the cakes while eating bananas and then eventually we killed the demon without getting a clip from it. But yeah, that's almost quest complete now. And that's Monkey Madness done. Pretty nice. Now we can go to Taero and get a little training, and that will be task completed. And that is training completed. We also gained level 60. And so we can access the war place. And yeah, we got level 42 strength, 45 attack, 44 defense and 50 HP. That's pretty good. And let's see what our next task will be. King Slime's top hat. Talk to Eva after Once Upon a Slime quest. Nice, more quests. This is a slime. Daily beehives for 43 farming. And that's the quest completed. And after the quest talking to Eva, we have unlocked the cosmetic override for the top hat, and with that we completed our task. And our next task will be loot all of the abandoned chests in the Star Lodge. Nice. And we've got the first light crossbow. This is probably some sort of artifact that we can repair and then give to some guy for some XP. Let's see what we need to repair it. It requires 12 of those irons that we can get from here. So that's pretty good. And we restored the light crossbow. It's part of Erosion 1 and Museum's Erosion 1. And we previously received this Centurion's seal, which we can now restore. And this should probably open up the entrance to underground place here. When training archaeology, you may uncover mysteries from the past. Completing them will earn the XP and it may unlock some additional rewards. And yeah, we have found that if we go through this fort, we can unlock some sort of a new place. And we've uncovered this entrance, and now with the Repair Centurion's seal in our inventory, we can hold it up to the thing and just walk through. And we got the level 20 archaeology. Now we need to go to this infernal source and get those 6 chests to finish up the task. Nice. And that's the 6th one. That's the task completed. Let's see what our next one will be. And that is to return a freshly caught fish to the water. This is a quick one. First we're going to fish a random fish. And then we use it back on here. Boom, task completed. Let's see what the next one will be. And our next one will be unique piece of the fungal mage set. We're going back to kill those mages again. But we're much stronger this time, so that's a good thing. Yeah, and I just remembered we got 50 quest points now. Therefore we got another this magical die. And let's see what we get. A blue beret. And also 250k that we can put into the pouch. And yeah, another thing is that we are now 50 magic, which means we can wield Ivan staff, which should be better DPS. In OSRs you need to charge your Ivan staff up, but here it only unlocks a special ability and it is considered to be like a regular magic weapon. So I'll just keep that because it should deal more damage to those mages. But yeah, off to killing the mages then. And after a couple of hours killing those fungal mages, we finally got 1000 of those things. So now let's go and create the next piece and see what our next task will be. Let's use fungal flakes on the webbing legs. Quick crafting animation, and we got fungal leggings. Let's see what our next task will be. And our next task will be second Doric task. We can try a little bit of smithing and that's pretty good. And we reached the death plateau and there is this level 2 map guide that we are going to one shot. And then the quest will be completed. Boom. Easy peasy. That is quest completed. And that is Doric's tasks 2 completed. Nice. And our next task will be obtaining a Hellcat, which means we need to complete the party and recipe for disaster. Cook's assistant done. And that's the column done. And we've finished Shadow of the Storm. We can access the Culinomancer chest now, and we also have all the prerequisites to obtain a Hellcat. Nice. Quest completed. And our next task is going to be unique gem or insect while thieving in Menethus. So while thieving this gullible tourist, we actually got the hornless unicorn fly in amber, and once we check it, we're discovering a new insect, and we have it now in our Menethus journal, and we can see that we have this one checked out, which means this is a task completed. But this gullible tourist is not always here. You have to find it. In order to find the correct place, you can type into Google Soul Lobby space RS, and you can open the first link, which leads us to the forums. And on the last page, scroll all the way down at the last post, we'll have which is the world where the gullible tourist is going to be at, and that's how you can find it. Now, for example, today is Thursday and this hasn't been updated yet. Then you can actually join the Soul Lobby friend chat, and you can ask like, hey, where is the gullible tourist at? And then they will tell you the world if they have found it already. So that's pretty nifty thing. And yeah, we got the hornless unicorn fly, and let's see what our next task will be. Super duper secret task 1. Obtain a fork handle from a candle seller. And the fork handle can be bought from any candle shop, and instead of buy 5 you have to do buy 4, and then you will get the fork handle, and that's the task completed. Our next task will be pick a fruit from Squirk tree in Sorcerer's Garden without stopping to avoid the elements. and it requires diamond in the rough quest. To access the garden, you first have to talk with Osman to learn about the fruits, and then you come southeast of Valkyrie, then there's an apprentice, and when you talk with her, then you can just say, hey, cast the magic on me, and she'll cast it on you. And the easiest one to get the achievement is going to be the winter one, which is the western one. In this minigame we have to reach the herbs without the spirits seeing us. And you pick the fruit from the tree and you get the winter squirk. But we actually failed it because the achievement specifically says you have to one-click this tree and it should work out. So you can't stop. And yeah, seems we got it. Boom, achievement done. Let's see what our next task will be. And our next task will be to obtain a crystal soul, which means we have to complete the Eyes of Clofree. To obtain a mod rune, the easiest way would be to go to magic training area, where you can buy it for 1 telekinetic, 1 alchemist, 15 enchantment and 1 graveyard point. But as we have 0 in all categories and we don't really have any runes, then we first have to go to the Wilderness Mage Bank in order to buy some runes from there, and then do just 1 point in each, and then we can buy this mod rune. Nice. It is so much harder in R3 than it is in OSRS with Rule Knight that I'm not looking forward to these tasks right now. But I know that there is going to be one in easy tier, and the most optimal thing to do would be to go for bones to beaches, but I'm not sure I'm going to handle that. Quest completed. And that's a crystal saw acquired. And our next task will be to unlock the ability to craft unholy symbols. And this requires us to do observatory quest. That's the quest completed. And we've unlocked the ability to craft unholy symbols. That's a task completed. Obtain a Celium's Doctor Ring. Broken Home is required and defense level 30. I have the both requirements. Let's do the quest now. This quest might be the spookiest thing I've ever experienced in RuneScape. Actual chills real life. And that's the quest completed. Let's see what our next task will be. Anime Islands. So Anime Islands is pretty easy. First you jump into this magical barrier and you wait until the world loads in. There are 4 different islands you can get done. So first one is an agility one. You chip off the skates down and then just cross the crystals until you see a runestone that is active. Then you just charge it. Second type of an island is this one where the holy fire appears and you have those tentacles and just take fire and you go burn, and that's fire making XP. Pretty easy. There's also another way going down and doing some shenanigans with coasts and altar and stuff, but ICBA. The third type of an island is this electric one. You just build those shed islands for construction XP, and that's pretty much it. And last type of an island, you just chop those vines that appear, then you crush the herbs, and then you nurture their roots to get those trees growing, and then you harvest seed from the tree and you put the seed into the middle tree. And simple as that. And then you return from an island, and if you got 100% you get 1000 anima. And we're probably going for Dusk's Wrath first, which requires us 4000 currency. And we finished the last game for now, and we're going to buy Dusk's Wrath ability. Boom, and that's the task completed. And our next task is going to be ability to fletch stars. That means the Druid's Trap is the next quest. So we quickly got 10 fletching from cutting the trees into arrow shafts, and now we can finish up the Druid's Trap. And we can finish it up by talking to this lady over here. And our next task will be to read the Explorer's notes. And that task will be very easy. We just search this and boom, that's another task completed. And our next task will be unlock the human hand, which means we have to do the big jumpy bird hunting and get 70 jumpy bird kills. That's going to take a little bit of time. And we've completed the big jumpy bird hunting quest. While killing those jumpies, we received cornucopia. I'm pretty sure that's not a task, but that's a rare drop from them. And yeah, we're currently, let me check, 28 kills in. We have 40 to go. So let's go. And it seems I've actually lied before, because cornucopia is actually part of unique from chicken and birds. So 28 KC, cornucopia. Nice. And these two are the last jumpies of this grind. 69. And 70. Let's see. 70 kills. Nice. Let's go and get the hat. And yeah, we unlocked the yeoman hat. I got 4 more KC because those birds just spawned and I thought I just gonna kill those easily. But yeah, that's a yeoman hat. And let's see what our next task will be. And our next task will be to obtain a unique from the Anime Islands. Nice. Back to Anime Islands. And that's another 4 games of Anime Islands done. And we can buy another ability. I had a little bit of think, and there's 2 things I really want. First one is Devotion one, and another one is Sacrifice. And I'm going for Sacrifice in the beginner tier because I'm not really using the protection prayers right now. This would give me an extra heal. So I guess that's a good thing. So yeah, that's completed. And with that task, we're now 3 days in. Our next one will be Easy Martania Achievement Diary. And that is Restless Ghost completed. And that's Priest in Barry completed. Just me and a hairless man trying to find his head. And that's Creature of Frankenstein done. And that's the first task in the Martania Easy Diary done. Picking the limper plants. Nice. And that's Nature's Fury completed. Only in aid of Mirek to do before we can finish up our task. In search of the Myrick done. Now it is only 1 quest remaining. And that is in aid of the Myrick done. Nice. And that should be task complete after we deposit this ball into this hole. We tap it out, boom, and we shoot it in. And that's the task completed. And yeah, we received Martania Legs 1, which means we have successfully completed the task. I was first thinking of lamping the Herblord, but as it's level 6 we can't do it. So I thought I'm going to go for construction for the hidey holes, but I can't do that either. So I guess the only reasonable thing is to do prayer, just to unlock more protection prayers. We get level 40, and with level 40 we get the protection from ranged. But yeah, let's see what our next task will be. And yeah, our next task will be obtaining an Ogre Glove from Ogresses, Warriors, or Ogress Champions, west of Uglug. And I guess we're gonna probably go with melee, just to get those stats up. Nice. And that's Ogre Glove completed. I think it was less than 10 KC. And our next task will be piece of fishing outfit. Fish fingers, I guess that's in Catherby, right? Using this Alt 1 helper, it actually is pretty easy to do this minigame, but if you need a tutorial on it, I can make a separate video to go over all of the features. So let me know in the comments if you do require that. But now I'm off to fish until I can come back to the fish fingers. Nice, I got top 5 this time. This is a maxed guy by the way, so we got a 3rd place this time. I failed up at going back to the river spot, so I could have probably snatched the 2nd or even 1st place. But yeah, that was a pretty good game, 29 fish tokens. And with the last game, we can buy ourselves a jacket, and boom, that's the task completed. And our next task will be 5 total uniques in the easy tier of your log. Nice. Currently we have 0 out of 81 because we've never done one. Using Alt 1 again, we can pretty easily start doing them. So we can see that this one we have Tiga in front of the door, and the easiest teleport for us is Sears Village. And that's it, boys and girls. Thank you for watching this episode of Taskbod. We learned the ways of monkeys, did a bunch of quests, and unlock 2 new abilities. Next time we will finish up all of those easy clues and see where the website will take us next. Bye!